I think you're flying that without visualise. Where is it now?
Are you a drone officer? Do you fly drones?
I don't need to be.
It helps.
I'm a police officer.
DJ Media was flying his drone over the Metropolitan Police Academy in Colindale Gardens when a scruffy police officer decided it was a nice day to make a fool of himself. Let's see how this plays out.
Hello.
Can you just point your drone out to me?
Can I point my drone out?
Yes, the one that's in visual line of sight of you.
And who are you?
I'm a police officer, mate.
Right.
Right. Where is your drone now? Point it to me.
Why would I do that?
Because you are obliged to keep it in visual line of sight, aren't you?
Can you see it?
No, I can't. Where is it?
Straight down.
Where's that?
At about just above tower height.
Nope.
My point here being is that if I point at the drone to you,
yeah. Where is
because
it?
you're not flying it, you're not going to be able to spot it, are you?
Well, it's,
Makes
can
sense.
you visually see it?
I can, yes. When I need to.
No, you need to have it visual line of sight at all times, which means you can't be looking at that, can you? You're flying from that.
Visual line of sight means...
You need to be able to see it with the naked eye.
Yes.
And can you see it with the naked eye?
But
Point it to me.
So are you telling me...
No, don't look at... You need to be able to see your drone.
Are you telling me that if I was to fly facing that way, it's not allowed?
It is not, because you're not in visual line of sight.
Okay. Visual line of sight means...
Yeah, go on.
That the drone must be in an airspace.
Can you see it?
Let me finish.
Can you see it?
It must be in an airspace that if I need to see it, I can.
No.
Meaning, if it was behind the corner...
You must be able to see it.
It means...
You must be able to see it.
It means it can't be hidden or obstructed by anything.
Someone taking your details yet?
No.
Fine. No, well, we'll come back to you.
You won't come back. You will not be coming back. You need to learn to not stick your nose into what I'm doing, my friend. Because the drone at the minute, I haven't moved it by the way, the drone at the minute...
You cannot see the drone, can you? You cannot see the drone.
You're making an assumption.
You cannot see the drone.
One, you're making an assumption.
Can you see the drone?
And your visual line of sight...
Can you see the drone is what I'm asking.
Visual line of sight means that if you say to me, point it out...
What's your name, sir?
I should be able to do that.
Because I think you're committing offence under the CAA regs. So we'll just take your details.
Yeah.
And we'll perhaps have to get you in for a chat. How's that sound?
Decline that, my friend, I'm afraid.
You can decline it.
Yeah.
Or we can consider an arrest. What's your
arrest for what?
Contravening the drone regulations. Because I think you're flying that without visualise. Where is it now?
Are you a drone officer? Do you fly drones?
I don't need to be.
It helps.
I'm a police officer.
Right.
Okay. Do you understand?
So you deal with crimes.
Right. So.
Your understanding of visual line of sight is incorrect.
Okay, fine. Well, that's your opinion.
You can fly by looking at the sky if you want to, or...
Can you see your drone?
Yes. I did point to you where it was, but you can't see it. Because I've been flying it, I know exactly where it is, but you're looking probably in a big open space of sky, right?
Yeah.
I've been flying it here about 20 minutes.
Right.
So I know where it is.
I don't think you do, sir.
Okay.
I don't think you do. Right.
Prove it.
Well, we'll have to...
Prove it.
We might have to have a conversation about that, won't we? Okay, so...
I'm going to crack on in the meantime, okay?
What's your name, sir?
Just show my own camera where the drone actually is, just as evidence that when you spoke to me, I have flown it forward about a second, where it actually is.
Right, but you're not flying it with... You're not actually keeping your eyes on it, are you?
You don't have to keep your eyes on it. That's incorrect. Visual line of sight means that I should be able to point it out to myself and know it's there to avoid conflict or to avoid hitting something, right? So if I was to... Let me show you where, in terms of the camera, right? We're straight ahead. If I was to fly behind that building, so I can't physically see it, no matter what, that's illegal, right? Okay. But when you walk over to me, and your first thing you say to me is...
Can you tell me where your drone is?
Yes.
That is not an unreasonable question to ask, is it?
You're making an assumption I can't, right? Had you come over and gone, oh, hi, I'm a police officer, just checking you're flying your drone legally, would you mind pointing it out to me? I may have been a little bit more like, yeah, sure, it's there, and if you were to look at the tower and go diagonally up, I would have been a little bit more...
So you're right if I just take a photo of it? You've got on camera shot. Why is that?
I don't really care, mate.
No? Why are we all camera shy, sir?
I'm not camera shy at all. You've had a bad approach and I'm giving you one back.
Okay.
I'm going to continue flying. I'd almost finished. I'm going to continue flying, and you are committing an offence yourself.
What's that?
By disturbing the pilot. You know that, right?
Well,
and I can prove that.
Why haven't you landed?
I can prove that.
Why haven't you landed? Why haven't you said, hang on, sir, let me drop my drone?
distracted by you.
Okay, carry on.
Thank you. I suggest you get back to work and leave me alone.
Beyond the arrogance and the ego trip, let's understand why the officer was wrong. According to the UK Civil Aviation Authority, drone operators must keep their aircraft in direct sight at all times and maintain full awareness of the surrounding airspace. That means being able to spot hazards, both in the air and on the ground, and avoid any potential collisions. You must also be able to see the drone clearly enough to determine its orientation. And importantly, the law requires unaided vision, with the exception of standard corrective glasses. And just to leave no doubt for the viewers, DJE Media uses a 2x zoom on his smartphone, the lens closest to how the human eye perceives depth and proportions, to prove his point.
To the sky, we can see clearly the drone. Now, I didn't want to show him where the drone was pointed out because his approach was awful. I just said straight down there. And I knew full well he would look down there and he wouldn't be able to see it. We just show the viewer, in case you can't see the drone is there. Right, there we go.
Isn't it interesting how confident the officer was until the auditor brought up the offence of interfering with the pilot? He got out of there so fast it couldn't even be called a walk of shame. It was an outright sprint of shame. But here's the question. Do you think the legal nonsense cops spew is pure ignorance or calculated lies meant to intimidate people? Check out this interaction from Matt12128 at Blue Water Police Station and let us know what you think in the comments.
He's a bit concerned about me with a...
Yeah. We're just obviously being a police officer and being a police station, we're just a bit concerned, you know, with terrorism and all that sort of stuff. Who's taking an interest in us and why?
Right, yeah.
Are you possible to just give me an explanation as to why you're here?
I've already done that with this guy.
Okay, well I'm a supervisor.
Right.
And I'm going to listen to what he says then, if you've told him,
Yeah,
if that's okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we've obviously been sat over their side, and we've seen him appear from this area, and then he's gone round the side over here. And when I've approached him and asked him what he's doing, so he was like taking pictures of the police cars, and then he was looking at a squirrel.
Then he was what?
Then you were looking for a squirrel to take
Oh
a
yeah,
picture
there was a
of.
squirrel as well, yeah.
But he doesn't have any ID on him or anything like that.
Right, yeah, even if I did, it's not something you're entitled to.
By all accounts, you may have entered private premises.
To get a picture of the car, yeah.
That's okay. You're not allowed to enter private premises to do that. So for that, it's a civil matter for which police could possibly prosecute you. And in order to prosecute you, we'd need your details.
You can't prosecute for that.
Civil prosecution,
No, you
trespass.
can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't. The only thing you can do is remove someone. There's no bloody prosecution for trespass.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
So how is it you're so
Because I
versed?
know.
Because you know what?
Because I know, don't I?
You know what?
You should know if you're a supervisor.
I'm
If I
telling
wanted to go in here and take a picture,
Get out of the property now.
right?
Get out of the police
Let's
property
go.
now.
Let's go out now.
Right.
You are finding yourself likely to be arrested.
For what?
Okay.
For
Antisocial behaviour.
Antisocial behaviour.
There's no.
What's your name,
what,
my friend?
What are your name? What is your name?
There are no members of the public about for an antisocial behaviour crime being committed.
No,
By being in
antisocial
here.
behaviour is committing antisocial
No,
behaviour.
it's not.
So that is basically demonstrating antisocial behaviour, which
Go
is
for it.
defined under the Act, yeah?
Of-
So what it is you are committing antisocial behaviour because it is
How?
antisocial to me.
No, it's not.
And it's antisocial to my friends.
You don't qualify for antisocial behaviour because you're not a member of the
Really?
public. Yeah.
Really?
Go and arrest me then. See where that gets
Well,
you,
what I'm
son.
going to do is, like, if you go into our areas, if you go into our private property, we will
Yeah.
arrest you. Yeah.
For what? You don't know because there isn't anything. You can throw us out. You can remove us
Really?
by force, but you can't arrest us. Who are you, by the way? What's your call number?
My collar number is 11196. Who are
Right.
you?
None of your business.
Who are you?
None of your business.
Who are you?
None of your
Who are you?
business. None of your
Who are
business,
you?
fella.
Who are you?
Are your ears painted on or what?
Say again.
Are your ears painted on
No
or
need to
what?
insult me, friend.
Right.
There's no need to insult me. Am I being insulting to you?
Listen to what I'm telling you
Am I
then.
being insulting to you?
Listen
So
to
why
what
are
I'm
you
telling you.
insulting to me?
Because you're not listening. I've told you 5 times.
Go towards that facility, and you will be managed away from that facility.
I know that. I know that. I expect
I
that.
think you've probably achieved your objective.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is we'll close up this
It will be
premises.
quite interesting on YouTube or whatever.
Why are you
Yeah,
shaking?
absolutely.
Why are you shaking?
I'm not shaking.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm not.
Hang on.
The camera's perfectly still,
we're not
fella.
here to discuss who's shaking or whatever.
I'm just asking him a question.
The anticipation of potential violence is something that does cause adrenaline to run through the body.
I'll be getting
However, we're
a
going to
copy of
lock
that.
up-
That's good.
Right, viewers, this is the body cam footage. So this was the body cam footage from the Blue Water Police Office. So
I think we do know
not
this,
often you get my mug, but you've got it now.
I've seen him in
So
Sittingbourne.
Yeah, what we'll do is
seen
we'll
him
just
you haven't seen me in Sittingbourne. You've seen live free in Sittingbourne. See you later.
And get your, I don't know, your hit list stuff or your whatever it is.
You're all famous, especially this cockend here.
Oh, thank you.
Are you cockend? There's no members of the public about cockends. Shit. Go for it. Arrest me. Go on, see you in court if you try and arrest me for
I
that.
won't arrest you because that's only going to fuel your avid interest in getting your hit rate up.
But you came out and you bothered, didn't you, you numb nuts?
Cheerio, sir. You'd have no concern to me whatsoever.
See you later, dumb.
That was wild. Unjustified threats of arrest, unhinged reactions, the whole thing was unacceptable. So let's break it down. You cannot prosecute for civil trespass. It's not a criminal offence, it's a civil matter. And an antisocial behaviour arrest simply because an officer feels harassed by being filmed. That's what courts call an abuse of power. The whole approach was laughable because if we start crying over the state of policing, we might never stop. Violence is not excused by ignorance. These next officers not only show on camera that they do not understand the law, but also that abuse of power is ignored and allowed by the higher-ups. To plod or not to plod was filming at Surrey HQ when the situation escalated in the blink of an eye.
So they don't need to follow me then?
I'm just keeping an eye on
Okay, and why is that?
you. Because I feel I need to actually stay with you because I'm not sure where you're going and what your plan
Yeah,
is.
but you feel and where I can go.
How you doing, fella?
I'm
good,
My name's
thank
Ken.
you.
Can I take your name? Don't have to give it.
No, I won't, by the way.
Okay.
2628, yeah? Are you stationed
Give
here?
me 2 seconds. Sergeant Kenneth Evangelista, 2628, and I'm on the dog section, kind of indirectly based here. I'm going to ask you to leave the premises.
No,
okay?
I'm speaking with the chief super at the moment, okay, and he's currently reading an actual memo.
No,
Okay.
I'm
waiting for him.
asking you
He
to
is
leave
the
the
senior
premises.
Rank. He is the senior rank to you.
Listen.
I'm waiting for him.
I'm asking you to leave.
I'm
This is
waiting for him.
aggravated trespass.
No,
I'm asking
how
you
is
to
it
leave. You are
aggravated
on
trespass?
because you are obstructing people doing their daily
No,
role.
I'm not.
This is private
No,
property.
no,
so I'm
it's
gonna ask
public
you.
property.
No, this is private.
It's public.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
please do not touch me.
I'm going to escort you
Please
off the
do
premises.
not touch me.
Let's go,
Okay,
please.
before you do, you need to read that before you start pushing. Before you start pushing,
Oh,
you
man.
need to
Okay,
read
then
that.
walk this way,
Okay,
please.
please don't grab me.
I'm asking you to walk this
Please
way.
do not
I'm
grab
asking,
me.
You're asking this
Okay?
for context.
No,
Let's go.
here comes the
I have
actual
no
senior
problem.
officer now. Okay? So I will wait for your senior officer.
Okay.
He is your senior
As
officer.
soon as he does this, we're
I'm
leaving.
waiting for your senior officer.
Doesn't
not
have to
you.
it doesn't have to be a senior
He is your
officer.
superior.
He's not my superior.
Yes,
He's
he
my
is.
senior officer. He's not my
He
superior.
is your superior.
Nobody is
okay?
my superior
He is
here.
your superior.
Senior
Okay?
officer. It's
He's
a
your
rank
superior.
structure.
Well,
Okay.
that's what
You've
you
been
put
asked
it
to
as.
leave.
No,
This
I'm
is
waiting
private
for your
property.
senior. No, it's public property. The public pay for it, and
So
that's
I've
what it
asked
is.
you to leave in relation to aggravated trespass.
No,
and
I'm
gonna
going
escort
through
him off
this.
the premises.
How is it aggravated
If you have
trespass?
noticed. He's obstructing officers from doing their
No,
duty.
I'm not.
It's private property.
I'm not obstructing
So if
anyone.
you- if you
I was
have
having a lovely conversation with the previous woman. Okay, I've got the last little bit to do. I want to go to
A number of people have engaged with
reception.
him. He's obstructing us from doing our daily role.
Okay, so
He
can
is
you tell me who
trespassing.
I
I'm
actually,
asking to
who did I actually then
Well,
stop?
I'm here
No, you
because
came
of, no,
and you just
I'm
started
here
grabbing
because
me.
of you. I didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
told you. Have
No, you just
aggravated
started
trespass,
grabbing me.
and I'm asking
Okay?
you to leave.
No, it
which
can't
I
be straight aggravated trespass.
I'm gonna ask him to leave.
It cannot be
Unless
straight
you have any other reason to engage
aggravated
with me.
trespass. And trespass is civil,
you have
okay?
any other-
And you did not go along the correct line. So let's get that correct.
Offence is committed.
I do, and I'm going to escort.
Otherwise, I'll be encouraging the gentleman to leave the premises
Well,
or
no,
go to
you
the
should not allow
only
your
public
officer.
place.
You should not allow your officer to actually grab members of the public like that.
I can do if you
Okay,
don't go for
and he
that.
cannot go straight for aggravated trespass. It is trespass first, okay, which is civil.
Doesn't matter. Let's
Okay,
go, please,
yes, it
gentlemen.
does.
Let's go, please.
Okay.
Right, so the police officer deals with it on suspicion of offences.
Suspicion is not a crime. Suspicion is not a crime.
So, at the end of the day, what I'll repeat to you is that you have gone beyond the public space areas of here. And frankly, it is made clear on the signage because I see it every time I come in. It's
Well,
not a public right of way, but there is a reception which you haven't been to.
Well, then I'll make my way to reception then.
You're not going to. You're going off.
No,
the
I'm
premises.
entitled to go to
Okay,
reception.
I'm asking you now, sir.
Okay,
Let's go
please
back.
do not grab me.
No.
Please
No,
do not grab
just-
me.
then
No,
let's walk
I've
this
already
way,
shown
please.
you now. If you
I'm
read
asking
that
you-
as well,
I'm asking
if
you to
read
walk
that
this
as well,
way.
okay, you can see. If
I'm
he
asking
pushes
you.
me,
I'm
okay,
asking you to walk this
okay,
way.
and you can see
but you
what else
can't
is
just
on there.
stand there, sir.
Okay.
You
No,
cannot. I'm
you've
asking
got my
you.
property there.
Okay.
Okay.
then you
I'm
can
trying
take the property.
to. Yeah,
then
so please do not
you are
grab me.
just continuing the
No,
conversation.
please do not
I've
grab
asked
me.
you to leave.
Okay. I will
Multiple
talk to you.
people have asked
I
you.
will talk
Then
to you.
let's walk and talk.
Okay.
I will
If
walk
can-
and talk.
The auditor was eventually escorted out, but the aggravated trespass issue is what really matters here. The officer was unnecessarily confrontational, escalating the scene to criminalize something that didn't apply. Was it civil trespass? Potentially, if he was in a restricted zone, but claiming it's aggravated because I'm a cop yelling at you, therefore you're obstructing me, is a total fallacy. At the end of the day, police authority isn't a blank check to rewrite the law when someone makes you uncomfortable. Aggravated trespass requires intent to obstruct, not just the officer's personal annoyance. If we don't understand our rights, it becomes far too easy for an officer to manufacture a crime out of thin air. Stay informed, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.